Damn, McMurray's in dead last. Actually, is he in dead last or his car blow up? Am I still waiting for the supercharger update? I thought they... I don't know. It's been a long time since I dropped automation. I have heard that they did drop the supercharger update. I've heard that they didn't. I genuinely don't know at this point. I'd have to boot the game up and look for myself. Oh yeah, so they're still... They still haven't... Like, I don't know. I'm fucking over it at this point. Like, I've had that game since it was just the engine creator back in like 2012, and to think that in just about 10 years, it still doesn't have fucking superchargers. Speaks volumes about, you know, the development cycle of that game and all that. But whatever. Anyway, I wasn't I wasn't going to initially start the stream to this, but I was just sitting at the main menu, and the demo mode just popped on, and you know, so you get to see just a quick like simulated race, which that's cool. You don't really get that in modern NASCAR games. This is satisfying. I know, like, I kind of wish I could, I kind of wish I could find a way to, like, ROM hack this so I could just set up, like, a 24/7 stream of just, you know, virtual NASCAR Thunder, you know, 2003 AI races. There are modern NASCAR games? Yeah. But they're not very good. Like, this is, I'll give you the rundown of, this particular game and the NASCAR Thunder and, like, EA Sports NASCAR, games lineage in a bit. I guess I will now, since virtual race here is wrapping up. Ryan Newman wins. Jimmy Johnson, this random rookie who I'm sure won't amount to anything, finishes second. Yeah, I don't know. This game has this rookie driver, Jimmy Johnson. Apparently Hendrick just signed him. I don't know what that's all about. Seems like a nobody to me. So I don't think he'll ever, you know. I don't think he'll ever, you know, do much. But you know, we'll see. You know, maybe he'll get a championship. We'll see. But yes, hello and welcome. This is a game from my childhood, NASCAR Thunder 2003. When my brothers and I got our GameCube for Christmas, our first game console, we got 3 games with it. One for each brother who was old enough at the time. One of us got Luigi's Mansion, another got Burnout, and I got NASCAR Thunder 2003. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the basics of NASCAR games. This is back, this is before NASCAR had to, this is before NASCAR, this is before NASCAR only had one specific licensee or whatever who could make NASCAR games. So, like, this is EA Sports NASCAR Thunder 2003. The same year, Papyrus released the now legendary NASCAR Racing 2003, which would actually become the predecessor to modern iRacing. But this period in time is widely considered like the golden era of NASCAR games. Specifically, the game after this, NASCAR Thunder 2004, is widely considered by many to be the greatest NASCAR game ever made. And then Chase for the Cup 2005 is also a really great game, and it's kind of crazy because if you're familiar with these games, you can look at this one and compare it to Chase to the Cup 2005 and just see how much progress was made in 2 years. Yeah, that would be the original Burnout, just Burnout, nothing else, just Burnout. The original Burnout was kind of made on a budget of like $2, so I might stream that again sometime. Can you tell me why people glorify these plastic body pieces of shit cars they call stock cars? Are you talking about the modern ones or the ones in this game? I mean, as far as I know, these are made of aluminum, the body panels. Yeah, at this point they weren't really stock, you know, like actual stock cars, but you know, at this point, how many road cars were going around with, you know, big V8s in the front driving the wheels in the back? Like, but anyway, I figured I was just going to run through some of the Thunder challenges today, maybe do some of the, they've got the Thunder licenses where they teach you to run the various tracks. At some point, I think I'm going to start a career mode. I was also going to try doing this without music. I don't know how boring that's going to get, but if it gets too boring, I can put on some music. I just figured if I was going to edit this down into a video at some point, not having music would make it, you know, easier for me to put music in the video without having to, like, mute all the audio. Can you commit vehicular homicide in this game? I mean, if you really want to, you can crash people, you can bounce them off the wall, that sort of thing. I mean, a certain amount of bumping and crashing is actually expected in stock car racing. I mean, that's one of the things that makes it vastly superior to F1 is you can bump into people and it doesn't ruin your car, and they can bump you back. So you have this whole sort of like fuck around, find out dynamic to the racing. One moment, please. Sorry about that, had to, as you can see in the top left, it is allergy season for me, so, just thought I'd warn you guys, if I sound nasally, if I get any random sneezes or anything like that, that's why. I'm probably gonna have to occasionally mute my microphone to blow my nose, because, you know, that's the fun of allergies. Just don't be like Danica Patrick and crash for no reason. There is a chick in this game. I believe she is... Where is she? I can't remember what number. There she is. Shauna Robinson. She ran a handful of cup races. Probably for like a backmarker team. I don't know what this BAM Racing team is, so... I don't think she had a whole lot of success, but she ran a handful of races. I think she was one of these drivers that was more active in like the regional stock racing disciplines. You know, you'll occasionally get these guys coming up from like ARCA Menards and stuff like that. But anywho, let's one thing I wanted to show you guys is the lightning challenges have some pretty incredible full motion videos that just they're just very entertaining to watch. Some of them are pretty awkward. I'm trying to remember which is like considered the first one. I could just pick a random one here. Let's I'm gonna go with the Mark and Jeff Burton one because it's just beautifully awkward.
Traffic, but he seems to be working his way through it well. If Jeff holds on, this will be his 16th career Winston Cup victory with a couple of...
Lowe's Motor Speedway. Now that's a track I love to race at. I've won the May race there twice in the past 3 seasons. Just a dominant performance.
Now wait a minute there, Jeff. I've won the fall race at Charlotte 3 times in my Winston Cup career, and even have 2 poles to boot. That's domination.
Hey, Mark, this is supposed to be my video. I know you're my teammate and everything, but
Jeff, I can't let you take credit for being the best at Lowe's. That guy there knows it's not true.
Mark,
Yeah.
2 out of the last 3 Coca-Cola 600s, I own that race.
You might own that race, Jeff, but I have more wins at Lowe's than you do.
Okay, Mark, I'll tell you what. Since you decided to jump in the middle of my video, how about we ask our friends from EA Sports to help us settle this one on the track?
Sure, I'm in.
All right, just 2 laps, you and me at Lowe's.
Day or night?
Well, I prefer the night race.
That's fine, but you gotta give me a few minutes to practice.
No problem. Here's the controller. You go out and run a few practice laps.
I'm just waiting for the little yellow text to start getting written on the screen. Great job. Now wait a minute. I am much better at this track than you. Now, Mark Martin is widely regarded, the guy who I'm racing here, Mark Martin, is widely regarded as the greatest NASCAR driver to have never won a championship. He is also famous for just how cleanly and respectfully he drives. He doesn't bump into anyone or anything. Ooh. Whoa, fuck. Alright, so going in this a little bit cold turkey, we're gonna have to, yeah, I forgot, Lowe's is, really loose in this game. Like, entry and exit just kind of kick you around. But yeah, Mark Martin, renowned for, just clean, respectful driving. He never, like, dumped anyone, he never spun anyone out, he never bumped anyone. You know, that's just what he did. So anyway, he's faster than me. Help. This thing is so fucking loose. God, it's so loose. What the fuck? You know, I deserve that. Oh, man. I wish I could, like, adjust the setup for this car before doing this, because this is really skittish. Like, incredibly so. I would definitely, like, take some wedge out of this thing, because it's just skidding around and I can barely control it. Another thing that's making it hard to control is this game has a built-in dead zone, and it's quite large. So it's hard to make, like, fine adjustments to your steering without darting all over the place. It's really, ooh, it's really noticeable on the super speedways. Anyway, that's a clean win, I guess. Wow. Oh, the Daytona road course. I think that's actually a fictionalized version of the Daytona road course, if I recall correctly. That is not the actual Daytona road course.
The only thing standing in the way of victory for...
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna have to do this after every race because memory cards. One thing I don't miss from this era.
And they are 3 wide for third.
All right, let's see what Mike Skinner has to say.
How would you like to see this happening in front of you? Well, in the 2002 Aaron's 499 at Talladega, I found myself coming off of turn 2, the big one, happening right in front of me when it was all over.
Wow.
24 cars were involved in the wreck. Thankfully, everyone was safe, and best of all, the number 4 Kodak Chevrolet made it through unscathed. So now it's your turn to face the big one. Same setup, you're coming off of turn 2 at race speed at Talladega. The wreck is gonna happen. To pass the challenge, you need to make it through without a scratch. Good luck.
That was a menacing smile he gave me towards the end. They probably censored the Winston Cup patch on him. Oh. I love allergies. Yeah, any, like, drugs or alcohol, or any tobacco or alcohol, like, sponsors are censored or shit. Whoa, buddy. Shit. Okay. Just hucks me into the turn there. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. I can't do that, huh? You can't take any damage? I mean, that's the... Yeah. It like... I wish it started you before the corner instead of just starting you in the corner, making you guess how much, you know, wheel to give it. No, no, no. No. Just fucking smashed into Jeremy Mayfield. Maybe I just check up big time. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, the key was to just ride the brakes, I guess. Probably didn't help me much on position, but, you know, at least the car's fine. And at least that guy rear-ending me didn't count as failing. Alright, easy dub. Yeah, you can see, I can't remember who's the square D car, but see him fucking rear-ending me there. I'm kind of surprised that didn't count as me failing. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Like, you do these challenges, and you unlock stuff. So, like, this is one of the paint schemes you can now use for your custom cars. Again, not something you see in modern NASCAR games. Yeah, no, it's all DLC now.
And they are 3 wide for third as Kyle Petty slips high, opens the door. Jimmy Johnson slides underneath him, still nose to nose for the lead.
Now Kyle Petty slides back in line behind Jeff Gordon. One car into the wall. Here we go. Here comes trouble. Now car spinning and crashing.
Sorry, tissue break again.
Bobby Labonte, also the car of Terry Labonte's.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the bottom, digging hard. Labonte sideways, nearly brushes the wall. Earnhardt takes the lead.
Okay, guys, you knew this one was coming. In October of 2001, I won the first EA Sports 500 at Talladega. Talk about perfect, huh? The biggest gamer in racing was a race sponsored by the biggest video game and computer game company in the world. Nice trophy, big check, and lots of free games. When the white flag flew, I was in the lead pack, but I wasn't in the lead. As we all came around on the final lap, I got my car out front just before a dozen or so cars got into each other behind me. Talk about a wild finish. Well, now it's your turn to try to become the EA Sports 500 champion. My buddies at EA Sports are going to reset the field just like it was when the white flag flew. You've got just one lap. And just like the real deal, you never know what's going to happen. Good luck.
Talk about a crazy finish. I love it. I love all the just, like, awkward deer in the headlights FMVs, you know? How many times can we get him to say EA exactly? I mean, EA was sponsoring a Talladega race. Whoa. This is what I'm talking about, though. With this dead zone, it's really hard to keep your lane in the super speedways. Alright, Jeff Burton is fast. I'm going to follow him for a moment. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and slingshot my way around him here. Don't you block me. Now that would have made for an exciting finish. This is when EA wasn't shit. This is when EA didn't have dog shit corporate management and had actual talent on board. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Hey, got a new sponsor. Let's
front of the pack as the two leaders.
Got a Dale Jarrett one here.
Try and break away and settle this among themselves. It's Jarrett by.
In the 2001 Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 at Darlington, I drove the number 88 UPS Ford into victory lane. UPS had an ad campaign all year saying that they wanted to race the truck. Well, I'll tell you, I was glad I was racing the number 88 Ford Winston Cup car that day. It was awesome, and so was our pit crew. With 15 laps to go, the yellow flag flew, and the leaders all came into pit. Steve Park was in the lead, I was in second. I got out of the pits ahead of Steve and held on for the win. I've been asked what I thought might have happened if that caution never came out on lap 278. Now we get a chance to find out. I'm going to give you the wheel of the number 88 UPS Ford. You've got 5 laps to go at Darlington. The pit stop on lap 278 never happened because the yellow flag never happened. You and Steve Park are both running on old rubber, but you've been slowly reeling him in. Your goal is to drive my car to the checkered flag this time without the help of my pit crew. Let's go win this thing again.
All right. So this is Darlington. Not only am I actually going to have to brake for the turns here, but each turn is different, so this is probably going to take a few tries.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Damn, he is way up there. Shoo. Okay. Very loose in, duly noted. What is... Are Fords just, like, stupid loose in this game? What is going on? I'm, how slow do I have to go for this turn? This is... This doesn't, like, this doesn't feel right.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now. Number 19, it's gonna run on you.
I'll get it in there, and then the thing will just, like, run up the racetrack. This thing is super fucking loose, man. I am running down Steve Park, though. Somehow. Oh, stop climbing the... It's hard to describe how, like, floaty this feels. It is so loose. It just wants to step out on me. It's kind of surprising that they made a game like this is very much an arcade racer, you know, especially compared to something like NASCAR Racing 2003 Series. You know, something like NR 2003, you really need a wheel to play that, right? Oh, fucking hell. It just climbs that last corner, dude. But anyway, this is, you know, this is meant to be played on controller. Like, if I had a GameCube controller, I'd be using that right now. I'm using an Xbox Series 1 or Series X, I don't even know what it is anymore. A new Xbox controller, brand new, just bought this thing. So I'm using a brand new Xbox controller. This is still difficult. Like, this is just... So, you know, this is back when they weren't afraid to make racing games actually challenging, as opposed to making them either really, really dry simulators or just completely watered down, like, garbage like modern Need for Speed games where it just drives for you. Oh boy, got really fucking loose there.
Number 1 is right behind you.
That is not the setup I would have run. Holy shit. Who knows? Maybe all Fords in this game just drive really fucking loose.
Wow.
Wow. Jeff Purvis. Wow. The legendary Jeff Purvis.
Two-car breakaway.
Turning is scary. I need this game to do everything for me. Yeah.
Bobby Hamilton goes high on the racetrack. He's running in third. The top 3 single file. Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart.
In April, I won the Talladega 500 by a car length for my 4th career Winston Cup win and Andy Petrie's first win as a team owner. We come back to Talladega in October for the EA Sports 500 on a mission for a repeat. We come down to 3 laps to go. It's myself, Dale Jr., and Bobby Labonte. We're racing real hard at the start-finish line. Needless to say, we got 30 other people chasing us. Dale Jr.'s had enough. White flag falls. He hits Bobby Labonte, knocks him out of the way. He goes on. That gives me a chance to make a run on both of them. We go into turn 1. I get on the outside of Bobby Labonte. He has no part of that. He carries me to the wall. We both touch the wall. I turn left, cut up under him. He turns left to block me. I hit Bobby Labonte. He flips over. Debris everywhere. Cars are turning and hitting the wall everywhere. Other cars are up in the air.
Everywhere.
I'm racing hard to get
everywhere.
back to Dale Jr. Next thing I know, I'm racing for 5th place. I passed Jeff Gordon for 5th place right at the start-finish line. When I left there that day, I wondered what could have happened if I had a chance to win that race if me and Bobby Labonte hadn't touched. Well, today, you and I finally get to prove this out. I think I could have won that race, and the folks at EA Sports are going to give you and me 3 laps to prove it. You're in 3rd place in a pack with Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Jeff Burton. 3 to go in the EA Sports 500. Anything can happen. Let's make it a win and get the repeat at Talladega.
All right, that was a long-winded one. It's Fred from Scooby-Doo. Both his parents were related. All right, okay. Lay off Bobby Hamilton, all right? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hook up with Junior here. And this was back when the, even though the cars were spec, they did actually have different sheet metal and different body designs. So, like, sorry, I just scratched my nose. The Chevys and the Pontiacs and the Fords and Dodges, they did actually have different shapes about them. Like, you'll notice the, if you remember, the Ford from the last race was much more rounded. The Monte Carlos, like the ones I'm racing now, have much more pointed bumpers and stuff like that. And it did actually make some aerodynamic differences between them. I remember for a while, Dodges just had really bad fuel economy because the aero just wasn't all that. Ooh, oops. Like I said, it's really surprisingly hard to stay in your lane in this game because the dead zone makes it hard to make like minor adjustments to your steering. Like it only takes like 30, maybe 40% steering input to get through the, you know, to get through the turn. And so, you know, when you're talking about adjustments that fine, having a huge dead zone really kind of fucks with it. Because if you're doing, like, say 35% steering to get through a turn, and the dead zone is like, say 10%, and that gives you a range of like 25% as opposed to the full 35. You know what I'm talking about, right? So the great thing about Talladega is, instead of the start-finish being in the tri-oval back there, it's all the way over here, so you could just ride behind someone and then coming out of the last turn get a run on them, and you got enough time to go and pass them.
Wow.
Benny Parsons. Oh, he doesn't even have a number. He's just number NBC Sports. Shane Hall. Holy shit. Some NASCAR lore? Well, the big names from this time period are like... I mean, this was... So this game was made in 02. So this was a year after Earnhardt Sr. had died. Earnhardt Sr. being one of, if not the greatest NASCAR driver ever. Like, I guess Richard Petty is, you know, Richard Petty is probably unarguably the best, but if it weren't for him, it would be Earnhardt Sr., you know? But, like, around this time, big names are, like, Dale Jarrett, who you're seeing now. Kurt Busch, who you're seeing now, was an up-and-comer, and he would later go on to... I believe he went on and won a championship. All the Roush cars, like 99 here, Jeff Burton, Mark Martin. Kenseth had won a championship in 01, I believe. 02 or 01, I can't remember. I'm forgetting it all now. But the Hendrick cars, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., in the DEI cars, Gibbs, Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte, who I believe this was the last year Gibbs cars were Pontiac. So I think this might have been the last year Pontiac was in NASCAR.
Stewart changes lanes. He'll grab the third spot. Trouble. Rusty Wallace spins off turn 2. In front of about half the field. Michael Waltrip spins. Also, Rick Mask gets nailed by Steve Park.
To this day, I still don't know how I made it through this one. It's the 2002 Pontiac Excitement 400 at Richmond. 66 laps to go when suddenly Rusty Wallace starts to spin. He collects Michael Waltrip right in front of me. There's smoke flying, cars wrecking all around me. I was expecting someone to get into me. I didn't panic, didn't lock the brakes up, didn't turn the steering wheel. And suddenly I was in the clear. Man. So let's give you a little taste of Richmond excitement. You're in the number 19 Dodge coming off turn 4. Rusty Wallace is about to spin. To pass the challenge, you need to stay out of the wreck. Completely, just like I did. Good luck.
So, most of you don't seem to be into the NASCAR lore, most of you in chat. Those of you who are, though, might know a thing or two about the guy who I'm driving right now, and, oops. There were some, he no longer races in NASCAR, because they banned him for supposed amphetamine use. And the reason I say I'm supposed is because... Oh, Mark, come on. Anyway. Yeah, so NASCAR introduced this, like, draconian drug testing policy some years back, and I believe Mayfield was one of the most outspoken critics of it. And as a result of that, they just, you know, they just randomly tested him for no reason, and they found meth somehow, you know, just... you know, so he totally legitimately came up positive for meth in a completely legitimate drug test. So legitimate even that when he offered to take his sample to an independent tester, they said no. This isn't something that's this isn't something new that's like new for NASCAR. They've always kind of had an iron grip on their drivers and their intellectual property and that sort of thing.
Stewart changes lanes. He'll grab the third spot. Trouble. Rusty Wallace spins off turn 2. In front of about half the field. Michael Waltrip.
But yeah, it's very interesting if you remember Mayfield from old NASCAR and read up on what happened to him, and especially look at the Dale Jr. has a podcast nowadays. He did a big interview on Dale Jr.'s podcast about everything that happened, and it's fucking eye-opening.
We're going back to it with now just 3 laps remaining in the day.
Ward Burton. This man has a thick southern drawl.
In the 2001 Daytona 500, the number 22 Caterpillar team led the most laps, but didn't lead at the end of the race, and Michael Waltrip picked up the win. Well, in the 2002 Daytona 500, we were 475 miles into the race before we led a single lap. But the team that leads the last lap is the team that wins the race, and in the 2002 Daytona 500, that was number 22 Caterpillar Dodge team. With 5 laps to go, NASCAR brought out the red flag to clean up debris on the racetrack. At the time, I was in second place, but the leader, Sterling Marlin, got out of his car and tried to repair some damage to his right front fender under the red flag. NASCAR penalized him and sent him to the back of the pack, leaving me with the lead. They gave us 2 warm-up laps under the yellow, and with just 3 to go, the green flag flew. I'm going to put you behind the wheel of the Daytona 500 winning Caterpillar Dodge and let you relive those last 3 laps. It's a dash to the finish for the biggest race of the year. Have a blast.
Good old Ward Burton. Yeah, they're totally adding superchargers. Next update, it's coming soon. It's coming soon to you. Whoa. See, again, it's hard to make fine steering adjustments. This is a pretty easy challenge. So the interesting thing about the drafting mechanics in this game, well, I guess I should explain drafting in general. The idea is, for those of you who aren't familiar, when one of these cars is going this fast, it leaves like an area of low pressure behind it, basically. And if you drive another car in that area low pressure, then there's less wind resistance, and so it goes faster. So it's kind of like having a boost. On these larger tracks, cars are forced to run back at this period of time. They were called restrictor plates, basically plates placed over the carburetor that made the engines produce very little power. So any reduction in wind resistance was a big deal. And what would happen is on these tracks like Daytona and Talladega, where you had restrictor plates, is the cars would bunch up into these huge packs or everybody was drafting each other. Now, you actually also get a bit of a draft benefit from having someone right behind you. So, you know, it was good to, like, link up with people and draft and stuff like that. In this game, however, there is a weird mechanic where if you get really close to someone's rear bumper while drafting, it cuts throttle to prevent you from bumping into them. So you can block pretty effectively if you just, like, if someone's getting close to you and you just cut across their front, you basically force them to cut throttle. And so it's really easy to block on, like, super speedways in this game. So a lot of accidents. Not a lot, but both Daytona and Talladega are infamous for something called the Big One, where it is just about guaranteed on a super speedway race that there will be one huge wreck that'll take out, like, you know, 10 or more people. And that was actually one of the biggest criticisms of the restrictor plates, especially leveled especially by Dale Earnhardt, arguably the greatest restrictor plate driver of all time. For as good as he was at restrictor plate racing, he absolutely hated the concept. He thought it made it more dangerous.
Green flag is out. We're going back to it with now. Jimmy Johnson looking to his outside of the right elbow, and Johnson powerfully moving to the outside. He'll take over the lead, headed to turn 3.
In 2002, I joined Hendrick Motorsports and Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse. And just 13 races into my Winston Cup career, I collected my first win in the Napa Auto Parts 500 at California Speedway. I'm a native Californian, so winning there was like winning on my home turf. Pit strategy played a big role in our win. With 17 laps to go, I came in for a splash and go. Kurt Busch, who had led most of the race, took on 2 tires and 76 fuel. So here's the challenge. We actually restarted with 14 to go, but let's make this a little more exciting. You've got just 4 laps to go on the restart. Bill Elliott is in front of you in first, with Kurt Busch, Ricky Rudd, and Mark Martin right behind you. To pass the challenge, you need to get past Elliott and hold off the rest of the field to the checkered flag. Let's go win this thing.
Man, this Jimmy Johnson guy, he's no good in front of a camera. I'll tell you that much. I mean, why do they even have a Jimmy Johnson thing in NASCAR Thunder 2003? I mean, he's just a rookie. Like, I don't know. I know some people like him. I don't think this Jimmy Johnson guy is ever going to amount to anything. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me. Whoa. Right up the racetrack there, I guess. California is a wide fucking track, man. Ooh. Maybe I should just let it ride up the racetrack. I think that gave me a pretty good run out of turn 2 that lap. Whoa. Just gets ever so slightly loose in the middle of the turn. No, don't you fucking block me. Classic Kurt Busch move, honestly. Man, I'm no good at this. Yeah. That is like it feels like you can just hold it wide open throttle through the turns in this, but you can't. That's what I tried the last lap, and it didn't go well, as you could see. Like, there's this very specific point you gotta lift at, and I'm not really figuring it out. It gets like real loose in the middle of the turn too, like, I don't know, they really like setting you up with like loose setups in these Thunder challenges for some reason. Nobody cares if I bump Kurt Busch. I mean, it could be worse. Could be Kyle Busch. Or Kyle Larson. I can't get a feel for this track. Still there. The 97 is up your ass. Block my way to the finish here. Hey, win's a win. Lightning McQueen Kachoo.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, Tiberon. If I get the Thunder challenges done today, we're doing a short race on Tiberon. Tiberon is fucking amazing. Mike McLaughlin. Okay. Yeah, so Tiberon's a fantasy track, and it's something. Oh, we got a Micah Wild Trip challenge. Let's see what Micah Wild Trip has to say.
At the end of the Pepsi 400 in Daytona in 2001, I found myself in a pretty familiar spot, running 1-2 with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Back in February at the Daytona 500, it was my number 15 car that took the checkered flag. But in July, it was Dale Jr.'s turn, and I helped push him to the win. That was one heck of a finish. I remember coming into Daytona in July thinking how cool it would be to win the Daytona 500 and the Pepsi 400 in the same year. And you know what? I still think about that. So I got together with my friends from EA Sports, and they're going to give me that chance. Well, actually, they're going to give you that chance. 2 laps to go in the Pepsi 400 2001. Dale Jr.'s in first place, and you're in second place behind the wheel of my number 15 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Can you get the 2001 Daytona Sweep? Good luck.
Like, I don't have anything against Michael Waltrip, but he's just got such a fruity way of talking. I helped push him to the finish. Oh, I just sound silly. Yeah, Michael Waltrip just sounds silly. Come here, Dale. I'm gonna give you a little push. I don't think I have enough of a run on him. Oh, shit. Damn. Let's try that again. I wanted to try and get, like, a slingshot around him, but I kind of fucked it up. I mean, I could just, because I've got this big run on him at the beginning, I could just do this. Then I gotta spend the rest of the race blocking him, but it's fine. Sorry, Dale, but it looks like Mackey's taking this one. This is the problem with being out front in super speedways, though, is you have to keep throwing up blocks on people, because people will just keep getting runs on you, because they have your draft and you don't have a draft. That's a win for little old Mackie. Yeah, not a tough challenge when you don't goof around drafting your teammate.
Wow.
Wow. Bobby Allison. Yeah, most of these lightning challenges are pretty easy. Oh God, Martinsville.
Maybe
This one's going to be
On a sunny
rough.
October Monday, I got my first Winston Cup Series win at the 2001 Old Dominion 500 at Martinsville. What a day. The race was postponed from Sunday due to rain, and on Monday, everybody was treated to a nice sunny day and some typical Martinsville action. I was running third with less than 20 laps to go when the two leaders got together. Bobby Hamilton ended up in the wall after he and Kevin Harvick bumped. That took enough off of Harvick for me to dive to the bottom and take the lead as the yellow came out. But it wasn't over yet. By the final lap, I had Dale Jarrett all over me. We were bouncing off of each other all around that final lap, but at the line, I edged Jarrett by inches for the win. What a day.
Edged
now
Jarrett.
It's your turn. You're going to start side by side with Dale Jarrett and experience the final lap of the 2001 Old Dominion 500. And remember, nobody cares how banged up your car is in the winner's circle, as long as you're in the winner's circle.
Man, they were doing edging back in 2001 or 2002. So I'm gonna crash into the wall the first few times when I figure out the braking line, which that is not the braking line. What I did there was not bad racecraft. That's just how you race on Martinsville. Locking the brakes isn't, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, that was more painless than I thought it would be. Ward Burton even got around Dale Jarrett.
Wow.
Wow. Do a Ross Chastain. You know, I was thinking about it, but I don't think you can quite pull that off in this game. The thought did cross my mind of trying to hail the melon in that last turn, but I don't think it'll work with this game's physics.
Atlanta Motor Speedway is one of Joe Gibbs' favorite tracks, with 6 trips to the winner's circle there since 1996. Of course, until the 2002 MBNA America 500, those trips have always been with my teammate Bobby Labonte. And while I'm always happy to see Bobby and Joe win, this time it was my turn, and now it's your turn. To get that win, I had to get around Ward Burton, then fight off Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jimmy Johnson. I had a good car, but man, that was some tough competition. So I'm going to give you 3 laps at Atlanta. Ward Burton is in front of you, Dale Jr. and Jimmy Johnson are pushing you from behind. Let's go win another one for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Excuse me, Dale Jr. and Jimmy Johnson are doing what? Yeah, no, Martinsville is, I think, the smallest track on the roster. And, you know, it just means it becomes bumper cars, which is fun. Whoa, okay, this is one of those tracks where it's loose. Alright, duly noted. Ooh, loose. We'll pass Wall Button. Ooh. Atlanta is one of those weird well, I don't know, it's kind of in a class of its own where it's like almost big enough to be a super speedway, but not quite. Like, you can almost do flat out in these turns. You just have to lift a little bit. Still there.
The 22 car is still there. Number 22 is coming left. Clear on both sides. The 22 car now left.
Man, what is with these Thunder Challenge setups being so loose?
Clear all around. Number 22 is now left.
Running out of racetrack.
Still there. I give you an A+ on that one, buddy.
Hey, a win's a win. Tony Stewart was my favorite driver back in the day. And he is legit like oh, now that's a sponsor. He is legit probably one of the best NASCAR drivers ever. Still play this with Vulcan / Reshade and with Shadows. Different mods, of course. I would like to see a mod that removes the dead zone from the stick. That would be much appreciated.
Steve Park that time took it very low at the exit of turn number 2. Steve Park that time took it very...
Alright, so that was considered veteran difficulty. So was the Martinsville one.
Just imagine going for the finish line for your second career Winston Cup win and seeing nothing but Winston Cup champion Bobby Labonte and Jeff Gordon in your rearview mirror. Well, that's about all I saw in Rockingham in 2001. I managed to hold them off for the win. Now you get your shot. Let's see if you can bring the Penzo Chevrolet and DEI to victory lane.
I forgot, he was a DEI car. DEI meaning something completely different back in this era. Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, so... before anyone says something stupid in chat. Ooh, Rockingham. Ooh, Rockingham.
Number 18 is right behind you. The 18 car now left. Still beside you. Take it easy.
Shit, man. I suck at this.
Number 18 is going low.
I actually did a short race on this track yesterday when I was just kind of trying this game out again. So I don't really have any excuses. I just suck.
No one inside. You're clear.
I think I'm just getting onto the throttle too soon. That's fine. We don't worry about that. You'll get over it, Bobby. Rip Boza. Oh no, Bobby finished back in 10th because of that.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, it's another Michael Waltrip car. Casey Kane. Dale's team doesn't exist no more? I don't remember, honestly. I remember he had a big falling out with DEI, Dale Jr. I think they might have gotten merged into another team or something. I can't remember.
Casey out with the race leader.
The 2001 Pennzoil Freedom 400 at Homestead, I took the pole and went on to win. To do that, I had to pass my teammate Casey Atwood with less than 5 laps to go. But that win put Dodge back into the winner's circle for the 4th time in 2001 and brought Ray
Hold on,
around.
I thought I...
Casey out with the race.
The 2001 Pennzoil Freedom 400 at Homestead, I took the pole and went on to win. To To do that, I had to pass my teammate Casey Atwood with less than 5 laps to go. But that win...
If you listen closely, to that one, you can hear someone talking in the background.
The 2001 Pennzoil Freedom 400 at Homestead, I took the pole and went on to win. To do that, I had to pass my teammate Casey Atwood with less than 5 laps to go. But that win put Dodge back into the winner's circle for the 4th time in 2001 and brought Ray Abraham back there for the first time as a team owner. So you've got 5 laps to go at Homestead, and the number 19 Dodge Intrepid is in front of you. Let's see if you can bring the Winston Cup champion into the winner's circle again.
All right. Yeah, there was somebody got caught on the recording there. I might have to analyze that in the recording, see if I can pick up what they were saying. Anyway, let's see how many times it takes me crashing to learn this track. Well, I definitely went too fast that time. Alright, we've gone from, like, super loose setups to super tight. Super tight, Jesus. But fast, apparently. You know, I think I can exploit the apron on this track.
Number 7 is gaining on you. All clear, buddy.
Because the apron in these Thunder games tends to be very loose and slippery. Maybe if I just like touch the apron in every turn, it'll woo. Fuck that one up.
Still beside you. Clear.
That was way too late.
Number 7 is inside. The 7 car is still there. Be patient. All clear, buddy.
No, 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 no.
Number 7 is looking left.
That's the fun of having a tight car, is just watching it slowly make its way up to the wall, and there's nothing you can do about it. I fucked that turn up again.
Still beside you. Okay, we're clear. Got one eye. All clear, buddy. The 7 car has got a run on you. Got one outside. You're clear.
No, it's doing it again. No. Why? Why is this car so tight? Need more wedge. Need more something. More make the car turn, please. Oh, why'd you... Well, I've gapped second place. That was clean. Got him. Call me the magic eraser, because that was clean. Yeah, easily the biggest feature that this game lacks versus later EA NASCAR games, specifically Chase for the Cup. No Mr. Clean pit crew. Chase for the Cup has, I believe it's a cheat code, or it's either a cheat code or an unlockable that replaces your pit crew with a bunch of Mr. Cleans. So you can just bring Dale Earnhardt into a race, and when it comes time to pit, Mr. Clean can change the tires and fill them up on fuel. That wasn't a particularly fast line, I don't think. Makes the game unplayable. Yeah, it's kind of hard to play this game without a Mr. Clean pit crew. Again, though, gonna go on my big boomer rant. Where are you gonna get funny stuff like that in modern NASCAR games, you know? Like, that just shows that the people who were making these games were having fun doing it. Like, I've actually been going so slow that second place has caught up with me, but doesn't matter. Because the race is over.
Good run. Too easy for you, huh?
Sound like a 35-year-old Mr. Plinkett. Hello.
Wow.
Wow. Well, I was just gonna shoot myself, I guess. Straight up just had him do his Plinkett voice for that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got another Ward Burton one.
I remember coming to Darlington as a kid, camping outside the track with my family, and those races were always exciting. I won here once before in the 2000, and with 3 to go in the 201 Mountain Dew Southern 500, I had the lead. But a big wreck in turn 4 brought out the red flag. While they were cleaning up the mess, that set me up with a 2-lap dash against Bobby Labonte and Jeff Gordon. So here are the final 2 laps of the Southern 500. Let's bring the number 22 Caterpillar Dodge into winner's circle again.
All right, all right.
The 24 car is right behind you.
Now, I struggled last time I did Darlington, so we're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. Whoa. Of course, the weird thing about Darlington is the turns are different sizes, so if you get one turn down, you might be going the wrong speed for the other turn, so on and so forth. You know, Jeff, just not feeling it. Just not feeling it today, Jeff. Oh dear. Way up the racetrack. Nope. That's a completely legitimate win.
Wow.
Wow. That's easily the best part after all these challenges, the wow.
Mayfield's in the wall. Mayfield. Robbie Gordon trying to break.
Raging Robbie Gordon.
Robbie Gordon trying.
Okay, it's the day after Thanksgiving in New Hampshire. With 16 laps to go, a few of us got together and brought out the final yellow flag. You're running in a pack with the likes of Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, Sterling Marlin, Tony Stewart, and Matt Kenseth. And your challenge is to win. No problem. In 2001 season final at New Hampshire, I managed to overcome all that and get my first career Winston Cup victory. I'm going to give you 3 laps to go and put Jeff Gordon back out in front of you with all these other guys right on your tail. Let's see if you can move him out of the way and get your first Winston Cup win for Richard Childress Racing.
Of course, it shows him spinning out Jeff Gordon. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Robbie Gordon is renowned for his temper. Okay, so brake more. Noted.
The 40 car wants to get by you.
Whoa. Damn. Fucking tight.
Number 40 is passing Lowe.
Loose on entry, tight on exit. Well, we have successfully moved Jeff Gordon out of the way, as was promised. Locked the brakes. Oh. Okay.
The 40 car is all over your back bumper. Car high.
Dude, this thing just goes back and forth from being super loose to super tight. It's kind of hard to gauge. See, like, now it's super fucking tight. Sitting there max lock and the thing's not turning.
Hold your line. He's still there. The 24 car is still there. Clear. Hey, we don't need a bad reputation. Let's be a little more careful. Car inside.
You know, Jeff, not feeling it. You know, Sterling, ooh, he gave me the tactical bump there. A singular, a mobile carrier or something? Yeah, I think they got... Whoop. Fucking around with chat. I think they merged into AT&T. Or AT&T bought them out or something like that. No. Tell me to ease up. I cannot get a feel for this track, man. It's just like... It's just back and forth, loose, tight, loose, tight. I can't... I can't. That and the fucking brakes keep locking up, like... You know, Jeff... I'm pretty sure this high line I'm running is very slow. What the fuck, man? Oh, Jesus. Ooh, not a fan of that. What is this, New Hampshire? Not a fan of that. That felt all wrong. I did not like that one bit.
Wow.
Wow.
Robbie Gordon.
Just a few laps to go in the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. Elliott Sadler attempting what his...
If anyone ever tells you that something cannot be done, remind them of this story that proves anything can be done. It's March 25th, 2001, the Food City 500 in Bristol. We're taking the wheel for the number 21 Motorcraft Ford owned by the legendary Wood Brothers. We're in a single-car team, and the Wood Brothers have not won a points race since 1993. They've never won a Bristol race in their 51-year history of racing. We didn't qualify so good, so we had to take a provisional, and we're starting 38th. Nobody has ever won Bristol from that far back. And starting 38th, oh yeah, we got a backstretch pit also. Only two people have ever won from the backstretch, Davey Allison and Dale Earnhardt. We took on our last set of tires with 161 laps to go in the race, well, pretty much beyond where the tires should last. But that day, I managed to beat all odds, take the checkered flag, and bring the Wood Brothers' famous 21 back to the winner's circle. Now you get to try. It's 5 laps to go, and another legendary car, the 43, is right behind you. You need to fight off John Andretti and once again get the win. I did it. Can you?
All right, let's see. Oh, Bristol, which I'm not super familiar with, and on really shitty tires. So expect a few restarts, you know.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Oh boy. It's the classic loose on entry, tight in the middle. Oh my god. Dude, it's so fucking tight midway through the corner. They are reeling me in fast. Jesus, this is all kinds of bad. Oh, for fuck's sake. Man, who knew that turning left would be this hard? Got on the gas way too soon there. Oh boy. This doesn't feel great. Well, no, I fucked it. You know, Jeremy. Still counts.
Wow.
Wow. It's incredible how far you can get by just dumping people.
Just 4 laps to go at Martinsville Speedway.
Back to Martinsville in 1999. Early in the race, I spun out and found myself 1 lap down. But by the end of the race, I charged back to the front of the pack. And with 4 laps to go, I found myself right behind Jeff Burton, going for the win. I won the race that day, and you get the chance to repeat it. Good luck.
Okay. You notice he has this really weird inflection at the end of his sentences, where he would say something, and then the pitch of his voice would go down. The entire time, he had that creepy smile on his face. Alright, Martinsville. Didn't have too much trouble with the last Martinsville challenge. We'll see if that happens again. Well, not if I forget to brake. Not if I forget to brake.
The 24 car is coming right.
That's about as clean as a pass can go on Martinsville. And then I fuck it up completely. Sometimes you just gotta do it to him. You guys already know what I'm gonna do in the last turn, right? I don't think this is going to work.
I'm sure sponsors don't want to see a beat-up car, buddy.
Okay. That did actually work. Okay, so noted. Hailing the melon does actually work in this game. Let's see if the highlight reel got that. Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Need expert opinion. Oh boy. Hello?
Discord works so good.
Ah, that's great. What happened to
anyway,
fuck off do your stream on your own?
Well, it's, you know, a lot of my plans have changed a lot today.
Okay, buddy.
My plans are about as solid as a Nissan CVT transmission.
Oh, okay. That's always good.
Yeah, I thought I was having friends over. Now I'm not. I'm going tomorrow for somewhere Yeehaw land. I don't know. Stuff. I don't know.
If we had set this shit up last night, we could be racing right now.
I know.
So what did you think of the Hail Melon there?
I thought it was great, but because I'm a professional opinion haver, I have to be, you ruined the sport, man. It's such a bad look, man.
Okay.
There was people complaining about that. I don't.
People complain about everything. Like,
yeah. What have I missed?
You missed wow every time I beat a challenge.
Wow.
You missed me crashing a lot of people.
Someone texting like 30 minutes ago in chat about edging. Oh, it's great. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see your chat's healthy and happy.
Well, it was which one was it? If I can replay it, I can't remember. Yeah, somebody edged someone out for the win, so you know, edging.
Oh yeah, edging. Yeah, edging.
All right, here we go. Rusty Wallace.
I like to do it again, son.
Actually, let me hold on. Let me stream this live so you're not reacting 2 seconds late.
Oh, that's.
Out and ends up one lap down, but has worked his way back to the front and appears on his way to victory.
You hear it?
Yes, I hear it.
You want to talk about an emotional win? How about the Napa Auto Parts 500 at the California Speedway in 2001? It was April 29th, the birthday of a very dear friend of mine. I want to win every weekend, but this day was special. No big surprise, but Jeff Gordon seemed to have the car to beat that day. He was strong. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. wasn't about to let his dad's birthday pass without making some noise. That guy ran out of gas on lap 107, had to coast into the pits, lost a lap, and still managed to come in second. So here's the deal. 3 laps to go in the 2001 Napa Auto Parts 500. You're behind the wheel of the number 2 Ford, with Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. filling up every inch of your rearview mirror. I got the win that day. Let's see if you can get the same. Good luck.
I can't wait for another opportunity to crash Jeff Gordon.
Why you just want to murder Jeff Gordon consistently?
I have two 2 challenges so far, I have wrecked Jeff Gordon for the victory. So.
Why you just keep dumping Gordon? What did he do to you?
Because he's in my way. You know, I'm always trying to win races, and there's always a Jeff Gordon there, and it's so annoying. Ooh. Okay, a bit loose. I think this is one of those...
Fire?
Yes. I think this is one of those tracks I can get away with just lifting on the turns. You know, Dale, I really wish this was Jeff, because I would just dump you right now. Ooh, random loose. Maybe they are braking. I don't know. I can't tell. See, they're getting time on me in the middle of the turn where my car just gets fucking loose there for some reason.
Why are you being so nice to Junior? Just respecting the legend?
Fuck off, Tony. Well, you know, it is...
Oh, you gotta run.
This is his dad's birthday on this race, and, you know, his dad's dead and everything. And so you gotta be nice. It's fucked up.
To be fair, it looks like a lot of the actual current drivers, when they did their first couple of races at iRacing, to keep their, like, season going virtually. They, like, you'd see all the drivers and their individual Twitch streams just wreck everyone, and they'd all be laughing. They'd be like, I wrecked him!
Oh, it's not enough.
Ugh. I actually think dumping Junior there
was the wrong move. That's right. It wasn't
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon. I lost sight of my priorities, you know. Middle of this corner is just killing me, though. Like... I think the Fords in this game are just super fucking loose for some reason. Every time I've done a Ford in one of these challenges, it's been super loose.
I would try and give you advice, but the handling in this game looks interesting, and I've never driven on this game.
This 20-year-old arcade game for controllers is not quite up to my standards.
It's not quite looking like my iRacing league, but I guess it'll do.
I mean, it's kind of funny since iRacing is basically built off of a NASCAR game from the same era.
Yes.
And despite that, like, oval racing and iRacing is notoriously dodgy. Yeah,
you
he's
can
still
do
there.
it, son.
I don't think I can.
Ooh.
Ooh, tried to cut across me.
I think now you might need to dump them or throw in a nasty brake check.
Just block them. I just can't get the middle of that corner down. Oh, Jeff!
Get her done. Oh, look at that. Jeff Gordon finished in 4th. What a shame. He had such a run. I wonder what happened.
That's... Wow.
Wow. Oh, that's hilarious.
What's the most popular color in Pennsylvania in July? You're probably thinking red, white, and blue. But in the hills of the Poconos, it's the color of summer, green. And in 2001, at the Pennsylvania 500, I was looking to make it even more popular at Pocono Raceway and bring the Interstate Batteries green into the winter circle. With a great race car and a great day for my crew, I made my way to the front of the pack, and with 5 laps to go, it was between Dale Jr. and me for the win. So I'm going to drop you behind the wheel of the number 18 Interstate Batteries Pontiac to see what you can do. Let's see if you can maneuver around one of the toughest tracks on the Winston Cup circuit and beat Junior, just like I did. But here's a tip. Watch out for that tunnel turn.
Okay. I don't mind the graphics so much. I just want a mod that removes the dead zone from the sticks. Or at least reduces it. Alright. Haven't run Pocono before. Not at all familiar with it. Let's see how many fuck-ups it takes before I learn it.
You know, it's a good thing they haven't, like, I haven't had to do one of these video game things.
Oh, God.
Because, ooh.
Yeah, as I was saying.
I feel like every time I'd be in front of the green screen, and I'd be like, well, I was shooting for the win, and then it would always just be like, my car broke, team got penalty, car broke again.
They don't do fun things like this anymore, though, so you don't have to worry about that.
They don't, but it would also be super depressing doing all my voiceovers. I'd be like, I qualified on pole, I had fastest race lap, but yeah, it would be, ran out of fuel pressure. It would just be really depressing.
The heater core wasn't enough to cool my engine down.
Yeah. On a Dakota race, I made the car last 27 minutes out of the 3-hour race. See if you can get to the elusive 29th minute.
Yeah.
And the challenge is just going to a race car supplier and buying a different GT4 car.
Challenge is just buying a Toyota instead.
Supras are hit or miss in GT4. Some weekends, they're like rocket ships. They're insane. And other weekends, they're like really off the pace. I mean, they do, but I haven't really seen one. I mean, last year, they were super competitive. This year, I'm not sure. I would say dump them, but I think we know what happens if you dump...
yeah, I can't dump Dale. Dumping Dale's bad karma.
It's like bad luck.
Yeah. Now, if this was Jeff...
Oh, well, you know. We all know that. I mean, who's this Jeff guy? He's never going to amount to anything.
No, that joke's for Jimmy Johnson. You know, that random rookie driver in this game who's like, oh, he got a win and he has a Thunder challenge. Like, why? It's like, just some random rookie driver.
Was Jeff Gordon liked when he was going on his crazy win streak, or was he kind of hated by fans?
I mean, he was popular, but he was also like kind of one of those victims of his own popularity type things where everyone who didn't like him or everyone who wasn't a fan of him kind of didn't like him just because he was like so good, basically.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Max Verstappen deals with now in F1, and what Lewis Hamilton dealt with, and Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah, that, and he was kind of like, he wasn't a good old boy like Dale Earnhardt. You know, he didn't fuck people up. Oh Jesus. I mean,
yeah, he was a little...
I hesitate to call him milquetoast because, like, he wasn't milquetoast in the way that like modern NASCAR drivers are milquetoast.
He wasn't milquetoast, but for the era, he was just kind of like good and just raced and didn't really. There was never much controversy around him unless there was something regarding his car. But there was never any things like, oh, you wouldn't believe what Gordon said or did this week, you know?
I mean, later on, like, that spat he had with, like, Clint Boyer.
That was, like, the craziest thing that ever happened with him, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was uncharacteristic of him. That's one of the reasons why it stands out so much.
Yeah. Well, also, because looking back at it, it wasn't really Boyer's fault, but it was, like, I mean, that was just all the old guard being pissed with each other and having one last go at it.
I mean, easily my favorite old guard moment of the modern era is, of course, Matt Kenseth dumping Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
Damn, Junior is fast. What the fuck?
Bro is shocked that Junior's quick. Excuse me? We all know Junior's fast.
Never won a championship, though. Wow.
Yeah, but neither did Mark Martin. What, are you gonna be shocked if Mark Martin's fast?
No, I mean, he's
Are
legitimately
you like, whoa, this...
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, this Mark Martin guy
I
sure
get
has some
the point.
speed.
I get the point. Oh shit, we got another Tony Stewart one coming up.
Mmm.
The Coca-Cola 600 is the longest Winston Cup race of the year. Your day's even longer if you run 500 miles in an IndyCar first. I arrived at Charlotte after coming in 6th in the Indy 500 earlier that day. I'd qualified 12th for the 600, but since I got back to Charlotte so late, I had to start at the back of the pack. By the time the checkered flag flew, I was in 3rd place. At the end of the race, I had the fastest car on the track, and I just bet that I could have run 1,106 miles instead of just 1,100 that day. I would have won. Well, the folks at EA Sports are going to give you and me the chance. You get to take the wheel of the number 20 Home Depot Pontiac, and you get 4 more laps in the Coca-Cola 600. I guess that makes it the Coca-Cola 606. You've got Kevin Harvick half a second ahead of you, and Jeff Burton 3.6 seconds ahead of him, just like we finished the real race. But this time, it ain't over yet. 4 to go, and we're catching the leaders. Let's go win this thing.
All right.
Did you catch that stumble in the middle of his voiceover?
600.
Yeah. they really did one take, and he's like, should I redo that? And they're like, nah, it's fine. It's also pretty badass. Guy got, what, 3rd in NASCAR and 6th in Indy? That's badass.
And 3rd only because, like, he had to start at the back of the pack.
Yeah, like, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, Lowe's is a loose track. I mean, but yeah, Tony's the real deal. Like, he's fucking legendary status when it comes to, like, dirt ovals. You know?
Oh, yeah.
3 Cup championships. He's won the Indy 500, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's doing top fuel dragsters now. Like, he just races everything and wins.
Yeah.
He also hates fake news and roasts journalists as they ask him stupid questions.
Based. I'm not sure I want to tell this story on stream, but there is a piece of lost media with me and some racing journalism.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Oop.
Fucking, that's gotta be fun to fix.
Man, not my car, it'll buff out.
It's actually not feeling too loose this time around. I think the Pontiacs in this game are a little more well-planted. as I get really fucking loose off the turn.
World's dirtiest block.
That was a good thing I fucking cleared. I wasn't even trying to block there. That was just me getting loose.
I did that one time at an SCCA race. I slid in front of someone like that. I felt like the dirtiest thing ever. I know they're in their car, like, crazy motherfucker, piece of shit. Wow.
How are the physics? Eh.
They're physics alright.
Yeah, they're fine. I feel like they're fine on oval tracks. Wow. Alan Kulwicki.
Oh, let's go. That's so based. What do I race in GT4? I race the 2024 Nismo Z GT4 car.
Home Depot skins were so cute. Yeah. The Home Depot liveries were great.
I mean, that's the reason I prefer to go to Home Depot today over Lowe's.
It's because you like Tony Stewart better than Jimmy Johnson.
I just like the Home Depot cars better. When I was a kid, I couldn't tell you any of the names of the drivers.
Oh, here we go. We got one with 2 guys in it.
You know how frustrating and inconvenient it is to run out of gas on the side of the road? Well, you ought to try it in a Winston Cup race. In 2000, I won the Napa 500 in Atlanta. And in 2001, with 19 laps to go, I took the lead from Bobby Labonte.
Thanks for reminding me.
And I built a nice lead, but heading into turn 3 on the final lap, I ran out of gas and just didn't have enough momentum to make it 2 in a row.
And even though Jerry here had the best car all day, I got the win.
Thanks for reminding me.
Hey, I did say I felt bad after the race, though.
Well, I really wanted that one back.
So here's your chance.
You've got 4 laps to go in the Napa 500, and I'll tell you right now, you'll run out of gas by the end of the race.
And I'll pass you again.
I don't think so. No, Bobby, if you play it right, you can still get the win. Maximizing your fuel is a huge deal in Winston Cup racing, and in 2001, Napa 500 is a classic example.
All right, Jerry. Let's you and me get it on right here.
No, Bobby, this time you're gonna have to race this dude right here.
Oh, well, I think I could still win.
Good luck.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Although I do like the, let's you and me get it on right here.
Let's me and you get it on right here, Sean.
Yeah, Bobby's usually pretty good in front of a camera.
You're making me nervous. Get in here for some gas.
Fucking hell. So I think the way this challenge works is you're going to run out of gas.
Yeah. I'd start lifting and coasting. I mean, look how much time you have compared to the AI. I think you might be going a bit quick there, bud.
No, I don't want him right behind me when I run out of gas. And I'm not even
Well,
full throttling it.
Well, even if you run out of gas, maybe you can have one of them just push you to the line.
I mean, look, I'm going so slow that Bobby's already caught me.
Yeah, but you only have 1 lap to go.
I got 2.
Well, just block them.
Oh, it's so loose. I'm going way too slow. Ah, I fucked up my line. Well, you know, you're supposed to block him when you run out of gas, but he's already passed me. What, like, how is the AI always going so much faster than me in the mid-corner? Like, I don't get that.
I think it's your corner entry.
I mean, I feel like I've tried everything, though. Oh, that was way too hot.
It's not a Cadillac, you'll be fine.
Really fucking loose, too. Why is it so damn loose?
Something, get her done.
It's really skittish.
Well, one to go.
I've done nothing to conserve fuel. Keep skidding all over the damn place. Bobby's still catching me. Oh. That's no good. Yeah, I needed to save more fuel than that.
I could have told you.
What are you gonna do about it, Bobby?
Bro's like, oh, I can't just go around him.
That
I could never
surprises
go.
me too, because usually the AI is like really aggressive in this game.
Wow.
It was so fucking, like, it was so fucking loose.
2 laps to go.
Oh, the thunder sounds.
Yeah. Alright, now it's for the other Labonte.
One of my favorite races of the year is the Winston. The pressure of the points race is off for a week as NASCAR holds our All-Star weekend. In 1999, I won the Winston for the second time in my career. But to do it, I had to hold off a new young hotshot named Stewart, who got into the show by winning the Winston Open. My teammate Jeff Gordon, and even my brother Bobby, who won the pole. So with the help of BA Sports, we're going to go back to the Winston in 1999. You've got the wheel of the number 5 Kellogg Chevrolet. We'll put the pole sitter, my brother Bobby, in front of you. Right behind you is the Winston Open winner, Tony Stewart, and behind him is Jeff Gordon, the guy who won the first 2 segments of the Winston. So let's see if you've got what it takes to be an all-star. Good luck.
It's really funny thinking of Tony Stewart as a young up-and-coming hotshot.
Yes.
They blurred one. It was... Guys, if you see something blurred on the fire suits, it's probably Winston. Being that Winston is a tobacco company. Damn, they started Tony Stewart off with a huge run. And then I just do that. I'm telling you, this game is deceptively hard. Jesus. Some of these cars are just so fucking loose, man. Oh, Jesus. I could feel it get loose, and it's like, do I turn in and start skidding, or do I risk walking up into the wall?
Can't you try entering the corner high, then entering low? And maybe being able to get on the throttle at the apex?
Well, that one I couldn't really go low because Stewart
yeah, you
was
had
there.
Tony Stewart in the way, but...
It's just like in the middle of the corner, though. I just... It shunts me up, and I'm not really sure why. A little brotherly love, you know?
Oh, Karma, he's got a run on you.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, quit hamming it up for Mom, Bobby. I just touched you.
Mom, he's screen peeking again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to, like, get around this track without looking like a drunkard.
I like how someone in chat just said smoke.
Yes. I'm telling you, though, these cars are deceptively hard to drive. Okay, you did that. Don't fucking look at me like that, Tony. That was his fault, not mine. Okay, that was you. You saw I was there. You came down, crossed me up. I hit the wall.
You're getting attacked, bro. This is violent.
Oh, it's Jeff Gordon.
Ew.
Whatever will I do if Jeff Gordon starts to pass me? You know, Bobby, you saw what just happened to your teammate, alright? Oh, Jesus. Damn. Couldn't resist the urge.
Goober.
Can you blame me?
I mean, no, but it's, you know. You had to win, son.
God, the fucking... Something about turn 4. Like, right at the exit, it just, you know... You fucking lose all your grip. Like, I could feel the car sticking through that turn, and then I just get to the exit. Oh, God. I can't... There must be a significant difference between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in this track that I just... didn't pick up on at first. Dude, I'm telling you, the fucking...
son?
The exit to that turn 4... It just gets tighter all of a sudden. Like, it fucking sneaks up on you. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Bro, the number 20 car has a run on you.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about that turn. I don't know what to do about that fucking turn, dude. The wall actually moves. It moves closer to me.
But the wall is just reaching out, ready to grab you.
It's like one of those fucking, like, Scooby-Doo trap rooms where you fall into a pit and the walls start closing in on you. That's my only explanation. Like, I was slow through that turn, it was sticking, and I still was barely able to clear Bobby there. Well, that's not good. Like, sometimes you give people a light dooring and they just flip out like that.
Would you get mad if I said stop messing up, lol? Bro, just like stop messing up.
Wow.
Wow.
Americans when cars go in circles for hours at high speed. Europeans when a car tries to pass another car.
Europeans when the FAA didn't specifically mandate that overtake at the Monaco Grand Prix and it broke Rule 53-26.
Yeah.
I always knew I'd have to work hard for my first Winston Cup win, but man, was this one tough. To even make the field in the Winston, I had to run well in the Winston Open. I came in third there, then led the sprint wire to wire. That put me in the final transfer spot for the Winston, starting 27th. I was in 20th at the end of the first segment, just good enough to move on. By the end of the second segment, I made it up to 6th. The top 10 move on in the final segment, so I was in, but they inverted the field, so I started 4th. I worked my way up to the lead with just 5 to go. It was a winner-takes-all battle with none other than Dale Earnhardt Jr. So now you get to duke it out with Jr. It's the final 5 laps of the 2002 Winston. I had the fight of my life to get my first win. Let's see how you do.
I like how that entire time he's just like deer in the headlights reading a script and then he just cracks that smile at the end. Let's see how you do. Oh, not fucking Lowe's again, dude. I hate this track. Go away, Junior. No. I hate this fucking track, man. Alright, we've gone from, like, whatever the fuck that last race was to being super tight. Go away, Kurt. You know, I was momentarily tight for one of these turns, and now it's just back to being loose all the time. I hate Lowe's. I fucking hate this track. I hate it so much.
You're just getting hung out to dry, bro. This is bad. They're working against you hard.
Yeah, they like, you get fucking stuck on the outside in this track. You might as well just end your life. Like, yeah, like right now. Just, you know, you get stuck on the outside, just fucking, you know, kill yourself. It'll just be easier that way. Why do they always start these with, like, the guy behind you having this huge fucking run, too? So it's, like, super sketchy getting into the first turn. You just gotta huck it in there. There's that fucking moving wall again out of turn 4.
Those moving walls are like really scary. It's kind of freaky.
And all they need now is like spikes on them, and that's, you know, that'll complete the, Dude, I just can't keep it on the fucking inside, man. I hate this track. I hate Lowe's. I hate Lowe's. I hate this track. Just get this shit done with so I don't have to drive Lowe's again. Where do I turn in? Do I brake? Do I just lift? Like, what do I do? What do I fucking do? It's so fucking skittish, too. Like, it'll turn in, and then it'll just fucking ride up the racetrack. I don't get it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Whatever. I don't know how they're, like... You saw that. He entered the turn just as quickly as I did, hugged the inside, and yet his car stuck. I don't, like, how? How? Fucking how? How are they
AI
doing
just
this?
cheating?
I don't know.
Are they doing a cheat?
I don't know. Maybe. I hate that fucking wall, dude. Like, I want to get around this track without, like, fucking driving like an idiot, but I can't. I fucking can't. I don't know how they're doing this. Like, look at that. He was up my ass. He entered the turn faster than me, hugged the inside, and the car stuck. I don't get it.
Someone in chat said they like this track. How do you drive it?
Yeah, how?
What's the
how
secret?
in this game, at least? I can't stay with them in the middle of the turns. Car just wants to ride up the racetrack in the middle of the turn. Fuck me. Like, I'm literally just blocking at this point. I fucking hate how twitchy this thing feels, too. Like, it's just back and forth, and I can't get it to fucking drive on a line. It doesn't want to fucking stick anywhere.
It seems to like running high better anyway. Maybe you just try to run high and get a better exit.
I don't know, dude. I seem to get fucking hung out to dry when I run high. Still fucking, like, it still just rides up in the middle of the corner. I don't get it. What is happening in the middle of the corner that this car just doesn't want to do anything?
Have you tried, like, trail braking into the corner, maybe?
Yeah, I've tried that. They still outbrake me.
Maybe just take the block and, you know... Maybe the setup on this car just sucks.
Alright. Prima Donna. So fucking loose, dude! Oh my god! Maybe it is the setup. This feels like shit. Like, this feels like fucking shit, dude. Oh, fuck you. I can't see the setup. You have whatever setup they give you. Hit the wall. Ooh, got very close. I had to fucking almost drift there to...
Yeah, stay on it. Your car seems strong in the straights. Maybe you take the slightly lower cornering ability and just try and make sure you can get better exits than them and beat them down the straight.
You know, Kenseth, you weren't... I needed to go lower there because I knew that moving wall was there and fucking Kenseth was there. This fucking goofy-ass Tonka truck-looking car. Went way too slow that time. God, it's so fucking twitchy, man! Why? It's so touchy. It's so fucking loose. I don't get it. Like, you hit the middle of the turn and the back wheels just go, nope. You have no control of me. Like, oh my god. Yeah, it's just a fucking... I can't run that high on that turn. It's just made more surreal by the fact that every time I touch Junior, he just flips the fuck out and starts spinning down the track.
You touch him so light it doesn't even leave a donut, suddenly just massacre behind you.
This game does have a career mode, what are you talking about? I don't know how he's just fucking, like, sending it into the corner like this. Like, it's... Fuck this fucking car, man. This is so frustrating, driving this fucking thing. Like, it's just so fucking loose. It wants to kill me. At every opportunity, it's trying to fucking kill me. Going like 10 miles an hour slower than I have to hold that inside line because the thing just won't stop trying to spin around. You know what? Fuck it. You want the inside so bad? There you go. You got it. Piece of fucking shit! I'm not sure what they did to the setup of this car, but this is fucking intolerable. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware he's all over my back bumper. I can tell.
Sorry, had to take a call.
Number 8 is all over my back butt. There's that moving wall again.
Dude, is this game like a liminal horror space game? Like the walls move.
It fucking must be, dude. The SCP fucking wall over here. Yeah, there's definitely some shit going on in the exit of turn 4. Like, it's... Oh, God.
Why do I have such small ape brain in chat? What happened? How is ape brain calculated again?
I don't know. It's random.
Maybe I just got lucky, because I used to always get insane ape brain.
Completely random.
Damn, wow, I got lucky with ape brain for like 3 fucking years then.
Well, I think mods have higher rolls generally.
But I am a mod.
Yeah. God fucking... Good lord. Good fucking lord. This is... Oh, man. This is the worst. This is the fucking worst.
Honestly, you know what I would do? Go way too slow into the corners, block people on the straights, just drive like a complete degenerate.
That's what I'm gonna have to do, I think. Because this is unbearable. I can't be faster than them. I'm just not. Not with a car that's this fucking loose. Thing just wants to kill me so bad. You know, and at this rate I might take it up on its offer, like fucking hell. Look at this shit, man! Fucking uncontrollable! What fucking ham-fisted baboon set this car up?
One guy's like, man, I watched a NASCAR movie and I heard loose is fast, so I made it as loose as possible for you.
Yeah, really, like... Fucking middle of the turn, dude! Like, I try to turn in, and it just spins. I don't try to turn in, it just rides up to the wall. It's like nothing I can fucking do.
Son, I heard loose is fast. I didn't tighten those those pesky lug nuts for you.
I'm just gonna skid. I'm just gonna skid around the turn. I don't fucking care. I'm sick of this thing running up to the wall. I'm just gonna fucking skid. If it wants to do Tokyo drifts, I'll do Tokyo drifts. All fucking day.
Tokyo, Fast and Furious.
Hey, you want to do Tokyo drifts? There you go, doing some Tokyo drifts. We're just gonna block Junior and Kenseth. This thing is
The
such a piece
announcers-
of shit.
The announcer should be like praising you right now.
For fucking controlling this thing?
Yeah, they feel like this is the most incredible driving we've ever seen. He's drifting the apex every time. Like, everyone should be losing their minds right now.
Fuck! God damn it! Piece of shit! I fucking hate it! I hate it so much! And of course it's with 1 lap left that I do that. Junior, if I catch you, you know what's going to happen. No, we don't. We just gotta drift. Junior, you son of a bitch! Oh my fucking god. It is actually the fastest way to drive this. It's just to fucking power slide through the turn, though.
Drifting is commie shitty.
Fuck this shit. No, he isn't. Nice. That's the worst place to get doored, is right there by the fucking Scooby-Doo SCP Foundation moving wall.
I think turning in on them when you're on the outside just doesn't work. Your car just bounces off.
No, there is no turning in. It's called my car doing what it naturally wants to do, which is spin around. I'm just, you know, trying to get through the corner, and the car is like, yeah, you want to die? Alright, let's fucking die. I don't get how they're fucking getting through this shit so fast. Whatever, I'm just gonna fucking drunkenly meander around the track until I win. Fucking piece of shit! Oh, I hate it so fucking much. You know, it's kind of funny. When I actually get behind someone, and I'm getting that...
The car feels good.
Yeah, because it's aero-tight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now it kind of works, but as soon as I step out from behind Kurt Busch there, you see, it just starts drifting again.
Well, you got the gap. Maybe just stay behind the 97 until the final lap.
I don't know.
I mean, your car seems really quick in a straight line, even compared to everyone else.
You know, there's also another option. Scooby-Doo wall getting close. Yeah. SCP Foundation possessed wall with souls of 100 dead babies or something.
How did he make up so much ground on the outside?
Because my car sucks! Look at this fucking thing, man! God, it's over. It's fucking over. It's finally over. Let me out. Jesus Christ, that was awful. New tactic, violence. I mean, I don't see myself winning that cleanly. Dr. Pepper. Oh, that was brutal. That was... Fuck me.
Brain rot, brain rot.
That car was just so fucking loose.
The action has been hot all day.
We had one heck of a start in 2002 Winston Cup season. In the Daytona 500, some damage to my car and a late race caution kept me from the winner's circle. Then in the Subway 400 at Rockingham, an oil slick in turn 4 with 6 laps to go helped Matt Kenseth get around me. The yellow flag came out and Matt got that win. By the time we got to Las Vegas, the Coors Light team was ready for the win. With 20 laps to go, I saw history repeating itself as yellow came out. But this time I got around Jeremy Mayfield just after the restart and held on for the win. So here's the deal. You take the wheel of the number 40 Coors Light Dodge. There might be 20 laps to go, but you've got just 2 laps to get around Jeremy Mayfield and beat this challenge. You'll be starting second, coming off turn 4, and the race is about to go green. Get past Mayfield in 2 laps and you pass the challenge. Don't get around him and you have to go and try again. Good luck.
He was so enthusiastic there.
Don't get around him and you fail.
Gotta get around him in 2 laps.
Yeah, the kind of sad thing is like Sterling Marlin has like Parkinson's now.
Sad.
I mean, he was still in good enough shape that he could, he went on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s podcast, but like, they gave him some kind of like electrotherapy to help him out, but I think the symptom of that is that he's just really fidgety, like he can't sit still. So you watch him, he's just like fidgeting and moving around during the whole interview, and it's just, I don't know, it's kind of sad to watch.
Yeah.
Apparently he's in good enough shape that he can still drive a car.
Pretty based.
So I guess it's just kind of like, I don't know, I guess being really fidgety and like you almost like you have a tic is better than like the degenerative symptoms of Parkinson's left, you know, unabated.
Yeah. Oh, you're just gonna edge it out, you gotta run.
Oh, fucking...
Oh.
Damn.
That was close.
Mayfield.
Bro, look at that. Look at the
Yeah.
time difference. Oh.
Mayfield out-edged me.
NASCAR 2003 edging.
Whoa. Just like sudden fucking tight on the entrance of that.
There you go.
Just gotta give him a little tap.
Holy exit speed.
Yeah, he's got the exit speed on me there. Well, we're gonna ride up the racetrack. No, fuck. Like I'm saying, this game is deceptively fucking hard. You gotta like absolutely nail your lines or you get fucked. Damn. Quick, Mayfield, random drug test. Dude, they have got me on the exit of that turn. I don't know what it is.
You should have thrown
oh,
a
now
hell
it's
of a
Michael
block.
Waltrip. I've been passed by Michael Waltrip. Quick, let me get into his draft. That's not gonna work.
You gotta be like super rude with your blocks, bro. You gotta just throw them.
I gotta fucking hit my lines in that turn better is what I gotta do. It's fucking, like, it's so hard, though, because, like, I want to huck it in there, and then the thing starts drifting. Oh, come on, Jeremy. I had a run on the outside there. Fucking Mayfield was just going too slow. No, that time I fucked it. What, like, going into one, there's like a bump or something, and it's just like, you momentarily lose steering.
Smiley face.
How? It was like right about where I was trail. Yeah, they're gonna get a big run here. That was a bad run off the turn. Go away, Ward. Oh.
Oh.
Mayfield just ran out of talent. Oh, darn, Michael Waltrip. You were just in the way.
I am curious how this game feels.
Like I said, deceptively difficult.
Hey, at least I get to watch you do all these before I do them at some point, so I can just be like, oh, streamer. I beat these all on first try, streamer.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think you're being too nice. I'd be roughing up the other drivers way more than you are.
I mean, yeah, but I kind of want to win these legitimately, although I'm not going to do that after fucking up that exit, Jesus.
It's NASCAR, what do you mean, legitimately? You act like people in real NASCAR races aren't just bumping each other.
Because it's way too easy to just wreck someone and bottle up the whole field in this game.
Well, you at least gotta be more of an asshole with how aggressive you block them. Because you know they have a run on you at the start of all these things.
Seems to be the only way I can get a good run off that turn is just going wide.
Hold your line, careful.
Gotta Tokyo drifted a little bit. See you, Mark.
Nice job. You ready for the wow?
Wow.
Wow.
Elmo Langley. Who?
Excuse me? Gavin Harvick.
Sonic. Oh, that's the one with the cringy commercials, right?
Yeah, it was like the two guys, and they
Yeah.
were like, oh my god, these hot dogs, bro.
We're the face of the franchise. Now you want to punch the franchise.
We're the face of the franchise, so naturally we're smug millennials in a Prius.
They're just like really cringe and like trying to be funny but not. Oh, here we go, Kurt Busch.
In another challenge, Elliott Sadler told you how he won the 2001 Food City 500. Well, in 2002, I won the Food City 500 at Bristol, my first Winston Cup win ever. I'll tell you what, we learned a trick or two from Elliott last year that helped us get the win. Like Elliott in 2001, the number 97 Rubbermaid team decided to go for it at the end with an old set of tires, 157 laps old by the end of the race. I had to fight off Jimmy Spencer, Ricky Rudd, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. to get the win. So now you get to go for the win in the 2002 Food City 500. Me and my friends at EA Sports are going to give you 5 laps. Your tires are pretty worn. Jimmy Spencer just got by you. So now Ricky Rudd's behind you, so is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Got 5 laps to go, and your challenge is to get the win. Good luck.
It must be nice being EA Sports, being friends with all these drivers.
Me and my friends at EA Sports have given you this opportunity. You know, that was in the contract, right? Like, they had to be like, we're best friends with EA.
Me and the really attractive and nice people at EA Sports.
Yeah, me and all the attractive and politically aware people at EA. Meanwhile, you know, the EA execs are like, who are these guys?
Murder everyone. Kill babies. Harvest them.
Consume.
Oh, it's this. Alright, we've gone from loose to tight. Very, very tight.
Well, yeah, because you got no tires left in the front.
God, the exits are so bad. Where's my rear view?
Whoa. There you go.
Kiss the apron.
I do have experience driving race cars with worn tires. You have to be so patient. You can eke the lap time out of it, but it requires, like, you know, 100 times the concentration it does with a brand new set of stickers.
Fucking God, shit, fuck. Oh boy. Come on, dude. Oh, it's so bad.
I did kind of just realize as I was rambling about old tires and concentrating how I was just rambling in your ear.
Yes. Like, I'm getting on the gas too early, I think, because it feels good in the middle of the turn, so I'll hit the gas, and then it'll just, out of the turn, you know?
Oh. Also, I don't know if you answered it or not, but someone asked if you were going to play GT4 anytime soon.
Gran Turismo 4?
Yeah, you can emulate it on PC.
I wasn't planning on it.
It's pretty fun.
Fucking... Don't want to be on the outside in Bristol, it's really bad. Oh, fuck you. Fucking fun police on up my ass, dude. Go faster.
The 41 car is still there. Still there. Be patient.
Okay, we're clear. Number 41, outside.
Alright.
I heard something.
I just heard someone run out of talent. Oh no. No. Super no. No.
Hey, that's exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 No SCP walls on that one. That's just Bristol. Track's brutal.
I like how every time you hit a button, it's all just thunder.
It's been an incredible run today.
Oh, it's just the background ambiance. Just random thunder. Normally there's music too, but I have it turned off because copyrights.
Incredible run today at Atlanta Motor Speedway for. Remember this? Well, that's the aftermath of my first Winston Cup win in Atlanta in 2001. And in this challenge, you get your shot. You've got 1 lap to go, and Jeff Gordon is all over you. Let's see if you can take the number 29 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet into victory lane and beat Jeff Gordon. And then, let's see if you can beat my burnout. Good luck.
I'm sorry, who am I racing this time?
Interesting, wouldn't you say? I think we know how this is gonna go.
Oh god, it's Atlanta. Ready to drift.
Bro, it's Atlanta. You gotta steal Hellcats. Smiley face.
You know, Jeff.
Oh my god. I like how in every single challenge you're like, no, I will do this clean. The second you see Gordon, you have no qualms of just dumping him.
Oh. I do want to make a video out of this stream, and I will have my life fulfilled if Jeff Gordon sees it.
What do you even dislike Jeff Gordon?
No, it's just funny.
It's just funny.
I mean, it's just like wow. It's just like you're always racing him in these challenges because like this was
good,
peak
yeah.
Jeff Gordon, like so he's always up front.
Yeah, like literally every other challenge. Like, believe it or not, I was racing Jeff Gordon for the win.
Yeah,
like,
like-
whoa, dude, Gordon was up front. No way.
I mean, if you've been watching this stream since the beginning, I'm pretty sure you're getting an idea of like who the top drivers of this era were. You know.
I mean, I haven't been watching, but I do know like roughly who was really good.
Yeah, but
around
I'm
this
saying
time.
like even if you didn't, like just from watching the stream and seeing the people who I'm like commonly racing against, you're getting a pretty good idea of who like the top guys of this era were. You know.
Yeah.
Oh no.
For this racetrack, he's won twice already at Indianapolis Motors.
Here's how a Winston Cup champion likes to celebrate his 30th birthday. Get behind the wheel of your race car on a hot August afternoon in Indianapolis? Okay, fine. I only qualified 27th, but this is my home track, and this is the Brickyard 400. I'd won there twice already, and come on, it's my birthday weekend. I spent the last 20 laps of that race fighting off Sterling Marlin. So now I'm going to drop you behind the wheel of the DuPont Chevrolet and let you relive the last 3 laps of the 2001 Brickyard 400. I won my 3rd Brickyard that day. Let's see if you can bring it home too.
So what's the rules if you're racing as Jeff Gordon?
I don't know.
This is like breaks the paradox. What do we do?
I don't know.
Chat. What do we do here?
Oh fuck! It's Jeff Gordon.
Bro, is that Jeff Gordon?
Is that the baby? Is that a L?
Dude, is that the baby? Is that the boss baby?
Is that hit rapper and artist the baby?
Dude, the
Don't
baby
mind
hits
if I
the gritty.
do. Have you had any races on Indy? Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Me? Yeah. Not on the Speedway, but I've done the infield.
The Roval. I
Like,
guess
I
it's
mean,
not
I've done,
technically a Roval, but
No, but I mean, what happens is we use the last, normally what's turn one is like kind of our last corner. We use a part of the banking. You know, we come in and go up on the banking and, you know, the main straight, still the main straight.
yeah, the Indy the road course actually goes backwards, doesn't it?
Well,
So it's
yeah,
a-
because
it's a right-hander.
the 500 runs counterclockwise.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, as far as the road course in Indy goes, I love the Indy road course. It's a really nice track, and the facility is obviously like super nice.
I would hope so. It's fucking Indy. This car is quite loose.
You'd be kind of shocked though. I mean, like, I love Watkins Glen, but like, I mean, you know, Watkins Glen's like hardly even a facility. It's just like,
I mean, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah. But Barber's out in the middle of nowhere, and Barber's like has again another gorgeous facility.
Because Barber's a whole team, aren't they?
No, you're thinking Skip Barber has no relation to Barber Motorsports Park.
Huh. I could have sworn it was Skip. I heard it Skip Barber about it. Maybe someone else made the mistake, and now that's just like
I mean,
permanently ingrained in my brain.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me if it used to be at some point, but not anymore. And it's definitely been renovated because I mean, when Skip Barber had like all of its own facilities, it was up like in the 80s and stuff.
Skibbity Barber Racing.
But also the guy who owns the track, I think his last name is Barber. He has a
Whoa,
whole
Benson,
museum
calm
there and
down.
everything.
Did you see Benson fucking run out of talent there?
I missed it. Such a shame.
God, fuck, Jesus.
Whoa.
I, like, no grip. I don't get it.
It doesn't have the grippers, bro.
It does not have the grippers, dude. Not feeling super rizzed up as Jeff right now, you know?
Quirked up Jeff Gordon doesn't have the sauce.
Worked up Jeff Gordon doesn't have the grippers.
Yeah, I think if Jeff Gordon ever sees this video you eventually make, he's gonna send you like a cease and desist.
I think he's gonna send me a bomb.
You're just gonna...
Or worse, he's just gonna send me Clint Boyer.
He's just gonna... Clint Boyer's like, howdy, I'm here on behalf of Jeff Gordon.
He's just holding an axe.
Of course, like Jeff Gordon and Clint Boyer are some of the nicest drivers you have
Oh, yeah.
raced. They'd probably just be sad. They'd be like, "Aw, why doesn't this guy like us?"
Hey, I would scratch Clint Boyer's arm any day of the week.
What? Very funny.
Haha. You see, you got it. I knew you'd get it.
It's getting a little hot in there, isn't it? Maybe your arm's getting itchy. Mm. Yeah, Jeff, take it easy. Holy speed.
Yeah, I think that speed kind of fucked me.
Well, I think it's clear, however this car is set up, they don't give a rat's ass about the corners. They just care about it going fast.
Well, I was drafting, so...
Holy shit.
I'm surprised it didn't fuck him up.
Oh, you got a good run here, son.
Just a bit of banter.
Mate, it hardly touched you.
I mean, I really didn't, like, door him that hard. Just sometimes you do that and the AIs lose their fucking mind in this game.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Dude, you got spikes.
Greg Biffle. Oh yeah, you want to see something funny?
Yes.
So Greg Biffle, you know, he never won a championship or anything, but he was a pretty top-rate driver, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got... And the great thing is, like, most of the drivers in this game have portraits.
Yeah.
You know. However... If I can fucking find it. There he is. Who's this Greg Biffle guy?
Yeah, who's he?
Johnny Benson has a portrait. John Andretti has a portrait. Todd Bodine has a portrait, but not Greg Biffle. They couldn't find one for Greg Biffle, I guess.
Interesting.
Now, these unlockable cars in blue, I think, are like... They're either like Bush paint schemes or like just other fantasy paint schemes and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure what the story is. Who the fuck's Coy Gibbs?
Yeah, who's that guy? We don't know who that guy is.
I mean, is he related to, I genuinely don't know. I'm guessing he's related to Joe Gibbs?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Dale Earnhardt Jr. and why is he racing number 3?
Yeah, who's this Oreo guy?
I think this is his Bush car. Anyway. Oh, here we go, the Rooster.
I joined Robert Yates Racing in 2000 to put me and the 28 Ford back into the winner's circle. Well, at the Pocono 500 in 2001, we were back. With 78 laps to go in the race, I found myself in second place right behind teammate Dale Jarrett. That went on for 55 laps until I finally got around him on lap 177 and held on for the win. Teammate or not, passing a Winston Cup champion is no easy task. But it was just Dale between me and the winner's circle, and that's the type of challenge every Winston Cup driver loves. Now it's your turn. I'm going to give you 5 laps to try to pass Dale Jarrett at Pocono. Get around him, and you'll get the win, just like I did. Just bring that Haviland 4 back in one piece, okay?
Okay. Now, you never said how many pieces the 88 has to come home in.
Well, you also didn't specify what a shape your car has to come home in.
Get stiff for the biff. Okay. Oh shit, they gave him quite the head start. Also, I think this is Legend AI now, so Pocono's a tricky one. Have to remember 3 different braking points, 3 different lines. Like the tunnel turn is just like weirdly flat.
I'm not a NASCAR hater, but I had an American tell me F1 is boring, but they just like NASCAR. And I went, what? Well, Mr. Pepela plays. If you watched the Monaco Grand Prix last Sunday, I think you'll notice that there was, 0 overtakes between the top, 13 cars.
Look, the whole, NASCAR's great, F1 is shit thing, it's one of those bell curves, alright? You've seen those bell curve memes.
Yes.
Where absolute drooling troglodytes and super galaxy brain geniuses have the same, the same
Yes.
opinion on something. So what I'm saying is I'm basically a huge galaxy brain genius and not a drooling troglodyte. Alright, what is the braking line for, this corner?
Well, my big hot take is that depending on the racetrack and the series and whatever 1,000 other reasons go on, there's chance for any race you watch for it to be boring. There's also a chance for any race you watch for it to be really exciting.
Yeah, or boring
believe it or
NASCAR
not-
races and exciting F1 races.
Yeah. Believe it or not, sometimes the best guy in the best car just wins.
On rare occasion, yes.
Well, that was more for, F1. If a good F1 driver is in a good car, chances are he's gonna
Now,
win.
then again, there are also races on the Sloppenheim ring.
Oh, I don't think they race there anymore.
Good.
I don't think they race there anymore. They might.
Sloppenheim ring.
Yeah. Brain rot.
I hate the Sloppenheim ring, dude. There are no elevation changes, and every turn is the same. And there is a nice straightaway between every turn, so it goes straight and then turn, and then straight and then turn. It's so very interesting einen track. Ooh.
Although to be fair, you are literally driving on the wage triangle.
Yes. Pocono's great. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's great, but the wage triangle.
Nobody else outside of us is gonna understand that joke. I hope you know that.
I know. Yes, I'm aware.
You're literally doing the goofy, quirky inside joke thing to a bunch of people who don't know it.
What do you mean? 53 of our closest friends and family are watching the stream right now.
53 FBI agents are watching this stream right now.
Oh, there you go.
The only reason I didn't get past him faster is because I got too close and it cut my throttle. I'm gonna fuck this tunnel turn up so bad, watch.
It doesn't let you bump draft. What a shame.
Yeah. They kind of, in subsequent games, they kind of, they dial back on it a little bit. Especially when you, in 04, they introduced a feature called, the rival, they could introduce the rival system. And when you're drafting people, you have an option to turn on share drafts and an option to turn on intimidate. Share draft makes it basically like this game where if you get too close to someone, it cuts throttle and oops. That was my teammate.
Ha ha.
Well, as I was saying before I started this, you said get the Javelin forward in 1 p. Oh, hi, Jeff. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Oh my god. It's funny too, because like I've been watching shit, what's his name? Watching a guy on YouTube who does videos on these old NASCAR games. And he always has run-ins with Jeff Gordon as well.
Oh, that's funny.
So it's like, I feel like I'm copying him, but I kind of just fell into it, you know?
It just happens.
I mean, Jeff Gordon's always just there, in the way, trying to win the race, like...
Like, who do you think you are? Jeff
Yeah.
Gordon?
Alright, I'm gonna have to go faster than that.
Anyway, could you explain the drafting system they put in 2004?
Right, so... In 04, they introduced something called the Rivals system, where depending on how you drive, other drivers will become your allies or rivals and adjust their driving styles accordingly. When you get behind someone, you can either share draft or intimidate. Share draft basically makes it like this game, where it's like impossible to fucking bump into someone, and you just chill and share your draft, and you both go faster, and they really start... and they start liking you for it. You get ally points, and they'll be less likely to, you know, drive aggressively around you or make aggressive passes or block you and stuff like that. Intimidate lets you get right up to their bumper, and they don't like that. And it also, I think it also, like, dials up the amount of arrow loose it gives them.
Interesting.
It is actually really fun to play with.
Maybe tonight we should try some 04.
I don't have 04.
Can't we just emulate it?
We could. Now, I would have to purchase the game, because, you know, I can't legally do that.
Well, obviously I would purchase us the game.
I mean, yeah, just buy a fucking copy on eBay or something. But...
Well, I know I have 04, I just have it for PS2.
Okay. I mean, I could legit just, like, buy a fucking copy on eBay. But anyway, the other problem is this is a GameCube.
Dolphin to do
multiplayer. I was getting to that. This is a GameCube emulation. 04 was not released on GameCube.
Aw, sweet.
I know there's a pretty good Xbox emulator out there. I don't know if it has NetPlay features like Dolphin does.
I mean, I think we could do, like, PSX too, because doesn't that have NetPlay and all that good stuff?
I don't know. Honestly, the only emulator I'm really familiar with is Dolphin. I am fucking sent it into the tunnel turn there. And I get out in front and I just suddenly stop, you know, remembering how to car.
Just have T-Bird lend you his copy. Yeah, exactly.
Well, for legal emulation purposes, I don't think it works like that. you know, now in theory, I could just download an emulator and download an ISO of the game, and just
but
play
you would
that,
never
and,
do that.
and nobody would care. But you know, that's not legal, so I can't do that.
We would never do such a thing.
Oh,
here.
yeah, I would never. That's breaking the law, dude.
Yeah, we'll joke about Jeff Gordon coming to attack you with an axe, but we won't.
Yeah, we won't
would
joke
never
about.
emulate
We
a
won't
game.
joke about emulating games. Whew. Jeff, don't make me. I don't know if I have enough of a run on him here. Shit.
Bah! Damn it.
Yeah.
You should have just turned hard right into him.
I should have crashed Jeff Gordon. You wouldn't download a NASCAR, exactly.
Exactly. It's so funny with modern cars, like all the tunes you get, you just download them from all these services. So the joke with like my car group is like, you would never download extra horsepower, would you?
Bro, car, what are you doing?
Holy understeer.
Yeah, a little bit. That was full lock.
Look who's in your mirror, smiley face.
Yeah.
You got a crazy run on him though. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's the nice thing about running the outside, is you get that nice run off the corner. Oh, that tunnel turn though, fuck. That was not a good run off the corner. Here comes the understeer.
Someone's asked if you're playing on wheel or controller. Controller.
As it was meant to be.
Give it a bob and a beep and a ball. And you're driving a Ford.
Fred 1500.
The Fred 15 million. Oh.
Hello, teammate. Oh. Now that's just hamming it up, alright? I take no responsibility for that.
He's trying to get your contract shortened.
He crashed me. Look.
Way. Moving wall, moving wall, moving wall.
No, just tight, tight, tight.
Well, I think you're good, smiley face.
Whoa, we're loose all of a sudden.
Tire wear, maybe?
Not really.
Hmm.
Wow, man, I've gapped second place so much.
And bro has the gap. Man, you're just driving so good. I wonder how you opened up such a big lead.
Driving really fucking slow. That was a super slow line. Doing a little Tokyo drifting there.
Tokyo, Fast and Furious.
Do, 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 do.
Please.
Oh.
Wow.
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 Ashton Lewis Jr. Wow.
Wow.
Rudd continues to...
Save file. Genghis.
Rudd continues to be on the rear deck lid of his...
Atwood now a car length and a half out in front. To the bottom of the race.
Alright. Penultimate one. Casey Atwood.
Atwood now
I knew when I joined Evernham Motorsports that I'd learn a lot from Ray and my teammate Bill Elliott. And Bill's great move at the end of the 2001 Freedom 400 in Homestead was a heck of a lesson. In another lightning challenge, Bill let you relive the last 5 laps when he passed me and got the win that day. Well, I've learned a few tricks myself over the past couple Winston Cup seasons. So now my friends at EA Sports are going to give me another shot at that win. 5 more laps at Homestead, you're in the lead, and Bill Elliott is filling up your rearview mirror. Let you and me change history and get the win. I'll see you in Winter Circle.
Alright. Now, if I recall correctly, you can actually run the outside at Homestead to good effect. I gotta slow down a little more than that, though. I thought Homestead was a wider, faster track than that. I guess not. Holy tight. Okay. We'll get it eventually. Jesus, it's so tight. What the fuck? I think this happened last time I did Homestead. I had to restart a billion times because it feels like you should be able to huck it into this turn so fast and you can't.
Is it a decreasing radius corner?
I don't think so. I think it's just the car is super tight and the banking is really low.
Holy run.
I mean, that's the nice thing about running the outside.
Locked up a bit. Did you have to do any challenges on any like the road courses?
I don't think so.
Sad.
They knew to play to their strengths.
What?
They knew to play to their strengths. I don't think this handling model is very good for the road courses.
No. But I think NASCAR's on road courses is so cool.
Probably hell to drive.
I think they'd be really fun.
I mean, maybe nowadays it's not so bad since they have so much downforce and shit, but like...
Nah, even back in the day, I'd love to drive a NASCAR in a road course. Sliding every corner, keep pace.
Dude. Alright, I think I have to run the outside. This thing is just too tight to run inside. Like, it just doesn't want to. Doesn't want to anything.
It likes the outside.
That and Bill is just fucking hucking it into the turn somehow, and I'm not really sure how.
Different setup, perhaps. I mean, does it matter? You're getting a hell of a run out of every corner.
I guess not, but still. Oh, it went low that time.
Be right back.
Oh, fuck that up.
I think I gotta leave. I gotta help a buddy of mine move, giving him my old grill. I gotta help move it.
Alright.
When he gets here, I'm gonna have to bounce.
Alright. Oh.
No.
There's my corner run.
Nah, you still gotta run.
The only thing this car is good at is going fast out of the turn. Oh my god, it's so fucking tight, dude. It's so weird. I can just like cross him up like that. Didn't get the super duper run that time.
There's the super duper run.
Oh, too slow. Way too slow. Oh no. Oh god. I'm gonna be on the inside. No. You know, Bill, it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Oh, come on! The fucking understeer.
Karma, 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 karma.
It doesn't do the inside line. It just does not do the inside line. Holy fuck. Wow. Alright, one more Thunder challenge. Oh man, I've been at it 3.5 hours now, Jesus.
Blood's been busy.
I mean, you know, that's what a good video game will do. It just eats up your time.
The Valvoline team won the Winston Open in 2001. But to do it, we had to fight off newcomer Ryan Newman. Ryan qualified second for the Open, and when the green flag flew, it sure looked like he'd be the car to beat. But with 2 laps to go, he blew an engine, and we took the checkered. The cool thing about video games is we get to control when things happen, like blown engines. So here's what we're gonna do. Ryan Newman's out front, and you're behind the wheel of Valvoline Pontiac number 10. Only this time, Ryan Engine's not gonna blow, and you gotta get him and reel him in and win the race in 2 laps. Well, while you do that, I'm gonna talk to the EA Sports guys and see how they do that blown engine trick. Hey guys, wanna come work for us?
Ryan Engine's not gonna blow.
Dump them.
Oh, it's... No! It's Charlotte! I hate Charlotte!
No grip time.
It's the SCP wall again. Ooh, I hate this track. It's fitting that this is the final boss, fucking Charlotte.
At sunset, too.
What of it?
It's just like peak final boss battle.
Why sunset? I don't, whatever.
The epic lighting, dude.
Alright. SCP wall. I will say,
your car seems fast.
The Pontiac is a lot more firmly planted. I think the Pontiacs in this game are generally more firmly planted than the other cars. Alright, this is gonna be a sketchy ass fucking pass. Okay, well that was... So I guess the key was having a Pontiac.
Whoa, final challenge, so physical, whoa, crazy. Scoot about and boot up.
Wow.
Wow.
Cale Yarborough.
Based.
Now, there is one thing I got from these Thunder challenges that I wanted to try out before I call it quits.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me make sure my settings are right here. Yeah, 10%. Don't want to do a 25% raise. Alright. Let's get Chingus Dingus in the number 86 O'Reilly Auto Parts car.
Chingus Dingus.
And where I want to race is here. Tiberon Speedway. Now, what does that look like to you?
Oh, it just looks like an oval? I don't know.
Oh, it's so much more than an oval.
What, a roval?
No.
I'm confused. What am I missing here?
You'll see.
Ah, you go right.
And notice something about my speed?
Oh yeah. Banking is incredible. Holy shit.
This is really disorienting to drive on, like, holy fuck. But yeah, this is a fantasy track that EA Sports made. It's in this game, it's in 04, I don't know if it's in 05, but it's a ton of fun. Big, goofy, no restrictor plate race. And it's super fucking disorienting driving like this. Like, there's just so much fucking banking. I have to, like, tilt my head to fucking see where I'm going.
Go into interior view for a second. Yes.
It's a pretty good interior view for 02.
Yes.
You imagine how fucking horrifying this would be in real life? See Dingus. Oh, you can fuck.
I think you want.
Downforce.
I think you want speed. Yeah.
I just like. I feel like it's gonna be really fucking skittish, but.
But there's so much banking.
Yeah, but cars in this game are just really skittish. Whatever, I blame you when I lose this.
MRN welcomes you to another NASCAR Winston Cup race, this time from the Tiberon Super Speedway in Orlando, Florida. We're in for an incredible race on this huge super speedway.
Yeah, you think 190 mile an hour is fast. Just wait until you see these speeds today. These guys are crazy. That's why I'm up here in the booth, where it's nice and cozy.
Mark Martin had an amazing streak of 12 consecutive years in the top 10 in points, snapped in 2001.
Mark Martin has been a model of consistency since he hooked up with Roush Racing. He qualifies well, he finishes well, and everyone out there on the racetrack respects his skill behind the wheel.
Jeremy Mayfield experienced an up-and-down year in 2000. He had 12 top 10s and 4 poles, but also had 11 DNFs.
He was either running up front with the leaders or taking an early exit. Those wins are great, but each DNF is exactly the opposite and can take a driver out of a points race real quick.
So it's kind of cool that they do all this. Like, you don't get this in modern NASCAR games.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Bobby Labonte out front with Jeff Gordon.
In the front row are the DuPont Chevrolet and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. In the second row are the Team Rusty Ford and the Lowe Chevrolet.
Yeah, the Team Rusty Ford.
Starting the race from row 3 are
Smiley
the Citgo
face.
Ford and the 41 car. The fourth row has the 3 car and the
Hey look, Junior Johnson is here.
Whoa, dude, no way. Junior Johnson.
Starting the race from row 5 will be the UAW.
Alright, that's enough of that. This is really disorienting. Like, I might have to race in cockpit view because it's just that the angles are so fucking weird.
Alright, sorry, I gotta go. Have fun with the big loop-de-loop.
Yes. No, he ain't. I'm passing high. Dude, could you fucking imagine this? 240 miles an hour up against the wall like that? Oh, Jeff, why'd you have to cut in front of me? You know, Jeff. You know, I think T-Bird was right to drop all the aero. Because it looks like I got some speed on them. It's probably I don't know. I don't know if this is going to help or hurt my tire wear. I just think it's so cool though that you could get games like this where they have goofy fantasy racetracks where you're going 240 miles an hour. Like I remember unlocking this shit as a kid and it was the coolest thing ever. I'm like, holy fuck, I can race a super speedway with no restrictor plates.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
I am not sure. No, I don't think I can make this on one tank of gas. Maybe if there's a yellow, but I don't think I can. I'll probably just take 2 tires. Yeah, the tires are already starting to get kind of cooked. Yeah, I think the extra downforce would have actually helped with tire wear just because I wouldn't be skidding all over the place.
That one was quick. Let's do it again. Let's get a new lap for your tire.
No. It is really otherworldly, though, just going around these turns at this amount of banking. Like, it's so disorienting. Well, there was some people pitted. I probably should have pitted.
Halfway on gas. That was your best lap of the day. Car inside. Clear on both sides.
Whoa. Somebody was up in the wall. And they didn't throw a yellow. Interesting.
Okay, you got it.
Replace all tires? No, I mean, I probably could get away with it with the lead I had, but
Track's clear. Go ahead and merge.
the nice thing is, because there's a clear track behind me, I could just merge right onto the track. Here, I think the leader's going into pit now. No?
Pit road is getting busy. The leaders are heading in.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure those right sides are getting a little sketchy. Surely the guys out in front will pit. Surely. I need someone to draft with or something. It's getting boring out here. Those last guys not pit yet? Okay, there we go. Leaders are pitting. I'm just afraid of, is the guy in front of me actually in front of me? And has he pitted yet? Well, I guess that answers my question. That should put me back in the lead.
5, buddy. 5 to go.
Yes! See, pit strategy was fine. I'm gonna have a huge lead. Might actually start coming up on lap traffic here. And this track chews through tires. Uh-oh, is that a blown engine? Who is that? Oh, it's Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart blew his engine. Ooh, right sides are not looking happy. Uh-oh. I might have pitted a little early. Granted, I have so much of a lead, I don't think it matters. Like, I know I sound like a broken record, but it is just so fucking... Whoa! It is so otherworldly racing on banking like this. It's like racing upside down. It's so weird. Alright, 2 laps to go. Tires just gotta hold out for 2 more laps. It is getting really sketchy because I actually have to turn left on the backstretch because the banking is so high it starts pushing me down the racetrack. And when I do that, then I can feel how utterly destroyed my right side tires are. But I guess I don't get to lap anybody. Honestly, if this was a 25% length race, I would be. Oh, maybe I can lap someone. Who is it? Who gets lapped? Do I have enough time? Nah. Tire wear critical, doesn't matter. Alright. Won that with a bit of a gap, too. Yeah, everyone's got shades on. That's, you know, that's the best part. Wow. Alright. That's 4 hours at it. I think that's enough for one day. Oh, I completely forgot to ask you guys. How do you like the new banner graphics down below? Completely forgot about. I don't actually see that, since I'm using dashboard view. Dashboard view. Oop. That's me opening my stream. They are colorful and serve a purpose. Okay. Anywho, I'm gonna let's see who's streaming right now. Of course, I go to the retro section and the top streamer's a VTuber. As you do. I'm curious, is there anyone doing any like retro racing games? Although I don't see any. I see a lot of pixels and I see a lot of VTubers. What's this guy up to? Let's see. Okay, I found a guy. Oh, he's in French though. Shit.
En fait, je crois que les jeux de bagnole, à part
Yeah, I don't think that would work for my. There's me. Hold on, is that Need for Speed Underground 2, I see. Oh no, that's Portuguese. Damn, maybe I should be taking up some like foreign languages. Maybe streaming old racing games is more popular in foreign countries, you know? I don't see. Yeah, pixel this, pixel that. Something in Russian. Alright, you know what? Kuru's streaming.
See exactly which.
And it's kind of embarrassing only sending over 50 viewers, but you know, that's it. It is what it is.
Yeah, some people will only join for Most Wanted, some people will only join for Carbon, and so on and so on. Hey, Super Noodle! Good to see you, dude. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. How you doing?